Okay, so this video is a little bit late for two reasons. First of all, it is December. Second of all, this is going to include my thoughts from October. Because, listen, the last week of October, I only streamed twice, and one of those was a 24-hour stream. So I was like, we're just going to put it in with the November stuff. Because in November, I think I streamed maybe 5 times. And 3 of those times was game development. So, as much as I would have loved to actually do what I said I was going to do and make stream summary videos every 3-ish streams or so, we're just wrapping all of November up and the last week of October up into one thing. I was going to do a stream summary for like the whole of October, but some weird stuff happened at the beginning of November in America. I don't know if you heard about it, but we're not going to get into that. November slash the last week of October. What can I say? I mean, what can I really say? Consistency, don't know her. I think I'd like streamed for like 3 days. Those 3 days of game development in November, which by the way, one of those days was a complete and total wash because we had to scrap almost the entire fucking project. Don't use Cloud Maker, that awful little visual novel maker that's free. It's terrible. Also, they market it as not needing to know how to code, but then there's like this one line of code that you need to know and use. And in the tutorial that the woman who made the engine made for her game maker, she says, I don't actually know what it is, but it's one of the most important things for the engine. And it's like, even if she was being hyperbolic, why would you put that in there? Anyway, I hope she's having a terrible day. I hope she's having a horrible 2020 like the rest of us, because that was horrible and an awful experience. You can catch the VODs. I think I have them on Twitch. Speaking of, I canceled my Amazon Prime. So I have 2 weeks to download VODs now instead of 2 months, which means I'm actually gonna have to download my VODs like I said I was going to. And I mean, I've downloaded, I think, everything that I can. I know I definitely lost a few. I just need to actually hit that download button as soon as I go offline. Just like I need to hit the start recording button as soon as I go offline. But here we are. After I'm done streaming, I just want to take my makeup off and go to bed. Because I stream at night. But y'all don't know what day it is that I'm recording this. But you're watching this in December. If you're watching this in December 2020, there should be a new schedule for my birthday month streams this month. And I feel like one of the biggest problems I had in November, not October, because I feel like October was fairly consistent. I didn't really have a schedule at all in November, and I was supposed to do two things in November: game development and finish Tales of Vesperia. I did game development off stream, but I did not finish Tales of Vesperia, and I'm probably not gonna finish it this month either, just so you know. But the 24-hour stream I did at the end of October was amazing. It was a disaster, but it was amazing. Had a lot of fun. Didn't play like half the games that I was supposed to. I don't think I played a single like legitimate horror game. Um, no, I don't think we did. Like, I think it was like Among Us, Makeup, um, that visual novel that the name I forgot. Y'all can go find them on Plants vs Zombies and then Jackbox. I don't know. I don't know, but it was a great stream. It killed me. I barely remember the second half of it because I was so tired. But the weirdest things happened. in November. My first three streams were my development streams because I think I took like that first week off because some weird stuff happened. Um, and, I don't I'm not the kind of streamer that like I care about like massive turnout or like intense amount of chatting. Like would it be nice? Sure, but it's never been the reason why I hit the go live button ever. Like unless like I was doing something that required actual people to be there, like a Jackbox game or something. That's not why I hit the button. But we had some people show up who were not very nice people. We had, trolls, whatever. Um, we had some racists that we very very affectionately decided to call soft racists because of one of them in chat referred to racism as soft racism. I don't know if that guy's watching, but if you are, we make fun of you literally all the time. And by we, I mean me, um, Empress Chai, I mean Empress Lua, and Jano D, who I partnered with for a game jam that we did at the beginning of November. And we made a game. We haven't like put it out anywhere. I don't think we ever are. I don't know. It needs polish. Shing, shing. I don't know. But Jane actually is a actual game developer. Worked on um, Karen in Outrage Simulator, which I would link it somewhere on the screen, but I think I've done that 4 times now in these videos, and I'm gonna link you guys to something else. But I'll put a link in the description or something. I don't know. And then Empress, um, she's actually starting her own makeup line and getting a law degree, which why not throw game development in the mix, right? But we had some fun. I definitely think that despite how horrible the first day was and how like mind numbing the next 2 days were, we had a really good time. Despite the awful people in chat. The third day I did that like game development stream, I only went live because Empress Lua actually was like, "Go live, go live," and I was like, "Okay, we're gonna get racist again, but okay." We did. We did. It was in November that we reached my goal. I'm so sick of this phone. That we reached our goal for my Color of Change fundraiser. It was only like $100, but we reached that goal surprisingly. Great month. Great month for that fundraiser, and I actually like I took like I'm still raising funds. People can still donate if you're watching in December, but I took down the bar since we hit the goal, and replaced it with mine. For my actual personal bank account, please pay my phone bill. But when you have a charity fundraiser, you're always gonna get some people who, whether they show up or not or talk or not, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, why are you raising money for charity?" But we had a few people who obviously are racist and who thought that the um how should I say, the charity Color of Change, which is primarily meant to help black people, and I had started the fundraiser in honor of Breonna Taylor, and if you don't know who that is, you must be watching this like 5 years in the future when everyone's forgotten somehow. Um, but a lot of people who are racist don't agree with, treating Breonna Taylor like a human being, or, the fact that people are raising money for organizations like Color of Change, not even like necessarily because of her, but like because of things that happen to people like her, like me. Uh, And it was just awful. Like every time I hit that start streaming button, I was like, we're gonna get another one. We're gonna get another one. And I would say that between, I know this is supposed to be for November, but between all of October and November, they just keep coming. Like, and these aren't even like random people and trolls all the time. Like, I had an old friend come back into my life, into my streams during our development streams, just to basically tell me, um, we were catching up, and then once they saw my little notification for my fundraiser, they basically were like, "Oh, she deserved it," and peace, bye. And I was like, "Great, glad you came back into my life just to reveal that you're like a racist sociopath. Lovely." Like, if I hear one more person say that these people are trolls or that they're randos or something, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because for every person that's doing it that is a troll, there's a person that is like level headed and genuinely is just a horrible racist person coming into somebody's space and be spewing their racist bullshit. And I won't lie, that is part of the reason why I once we hit that goal, I took down the donation bar, because I'm just sick of the racist people in my chat. And I mean, we've raised the money. I've done my part. I've done everything that I can. And, I'm very pleased that we hit that goal despite all the ugly little people who've shown up to kind of discourage me. But I mean, streaming is kind of hard. Like, even without that, like hitting that live button, that's energy, that's effort. And like my computer is still really bad. Like all throughout November, my computer was giving me so many problems. So many problems. I mean, my camera, I mean, it's not good, but whatever. I don't need a camera to stream. My microphone, which you probably are like, why is she wearing this one? So this is actually a last resort thing right here. So this is the last headset of its kind. I don't even have the box, but I had to buy this off of eBay because they just don't make this anymore. It's the best headset I've ever had, best microphone, very long. Like this is a 10-foot like cord, USB. It's got the mute button and a volume slider on the side. This thing's amazing. Um, but this ugly little blue snowball, you can't see it, but that thing has been giving me so many issues where it would just like stop working. Like it would unplug from Voicemeeter, which is what I use to basically make the quality of the blue snowball better. Just would just disconnect sometimes for no reason, and I would only find out if people told me. And a big problem, and I will continue to talk about this as many times as I have to, people will watch a streamer, and whether they actively chat in the stream or not, they will watch a streamer that has something wrong with their stream and they will say absolutely nothing. Audio quality is shit. They will say absolutely nothing. The fucking frames are dropping. Say absolutely nothing. People just sit there and watch shitty streams and say absolutely nothing. And I really don't know what it is. I know it's obviously going to vary from person to person. Like, if you're afraid that you're going to piss off a streamer, you're not. And if they do get pissed off, either they're pissed off at their equipment, or if they're pissed off at you, they're just a shitty person and you click out and you move on with your life. Two, they think the quality issues are on their end, which I get it sometimes with like buffering or like video issues, but even then you should say something or ask. And it's just like, why would you do this? Because even if I was just doing this as a hobby still, which I mean I would love to, but unfortunately my mom's like, you need to pay your own phone bill. I'm not doing it. And I was like, great, love that, thank you. Um, if I'm doing it as a hobby, I still want it to be decent quality, like, and if for people who are doing it as a job, why would you potentially cost them money by just sitting there and saying nothing? And luckily, there are people, usually people who are like actual friends of mine, or, I mean, even then, sometimes people don't talk. They'll be like, hey, why is your stuff scuffed? And I really do appreciate it. Like, as frustrated as I get, it's me being frustrated at the equipment or frustrated that nobody has told me sooner. Because nothing is worse than when you stream for hours, hours. You get offline and you go to check your stream VOD for something, you know, something. And something is very obviously wrong and nobody told you. And like I for anyone who hasn't seen the older videos, I can't check my audio quality 24/7. I can't check my video quality 24/7. You want to know why? Because I'm fucking streaming, okay? I can't have an echo of me listening to audio quality, and I obviously can't be paying attention to my stream preview 100% of the time because I'm doing something. I'm doing something else. And I feel like a lot of people either don't get that or they don't care. But like, listen, tell streamers when things are fucked up, okay? Like, please. Because there's some people who will say the rudest shit and they don't think anything of it, but they won't tell a streamer that their quality is scuffed. And it's like, okay, so you're gonna shit tack the way I'm playing this game, but you're not gonna tell me that my mic has been like wonky the past like hour? Kevin, Stacy, whoever you are, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because it's like I can fix things. Most of the things that go wrong, I can either fix or just get rid of them entirely so that I don't have the problem. But if you don't tell me, I can't fix it. Even something as small as like the game being too loud, just say something and I will fix it. Or I'll turn off the music. Who knows? But it's so frustrating. Like, mm. You know, I can handle a little soft racist here and there, but not telling me my audio quality is scuffed. Them's some fighting words right there. They're not even words because you're not saying anything. Whatever. Yeah, I really didn't stream much in November. I think I streamed maybe 5 times. So it was 3 days of game development. And then I think I did a drunk stream. No. Did I? Yeah, I did a drunk stream with Empress, which was hilarious, by the way. I saved the VOD, I'm pretty sure. If I didn't, I'm going to go do that as soon as I'm done recording this. I need to do a million things today. Wow, my room looks like it's a mess, but it's really not. Like, I just. Like, those are hangers that I use for hanging clothes that I'm done when I'm done streaming, and then those are my Pokemon shorts. I mean pants. I just like tossed them onto my bed there. It just looks like my room's a disaster, but it's not. It's actually really like kind of clean this time. No, I can't. I can never. Yeah, I don't care. People talk about how dirty my room is, but they won't tell me that my audio is scuffed. Anyway, I'm going to end this here because I think I'm just going to ramble on about something that isn't even necessarily specific to November slash the last 2 streams of October anymore. But hey, I still need to do these stream summaries more often and regularly, like I said I was. So, what are we going to call this? November in review? Sure. There we go. I said the name of the video, guys. I said the